Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all our parents, to the teachers, to the school counselors, to our government officials, to the media, and of course, good morning, girls! Okay, I'm excited to be here and celebrate Day of the Girl Child with you. Today, the theme is Empowering Girls for a Digital World, Her Future, Her Technology. And for me, it's really celebrating your incredible potential, your dreams, and the world-changing impact you are going to have on the digital age. Who loves computers? Okay, that's not enough. Who loves computers? Even if you don't love them, please just raise your hand, okay? And I'll tell you the reason why, right? We'll talk about technology and your future a little bit. And technology really, is transforming our world, whether we like it or not. And that means that whether you love computers or not, the jobs that you're going to do when you start working are all going to include technology. They're all going to include a computer in one way or the other, right? So the computer is going to be your best friend in the workplace, at home, and everywhere else, which means that you really need to look at how you can actually embrace technology. So one of the things that's happening is that technology is evolving rapidly, but there's still a very, very big gender disparity. What does that mean? It means that there are still more men and more boys studying computer science, going into technology, learning how to code, learning how to create AI, learning data science, and so on. Who here wants to study computer science or a computer science-related subject? It's not enough. Every single job in the future is going to be based on computer science. Whether you study law, whether you study accounting, right? A lot of those jobs are actually not going to exist anymore in the future. And that's the thing. So when you think about how your future is going to look, and you think about what you want to do with your future, and you think about the subjects that you want to excel at and the subjects that you want to study in university, make sure that technology is always on that list, right? And let me tell you why this is important. It's important because we need to empower our girls, right? We're 50% of the population, right? Yet, we're misrepresented or underrepresented in the technology space. And the technology space is pretty much every space, right? Because whether it is agriculture, there's technology there. Whether it's healthcare, there's technology there. Whether it's art, there's technology there. Digital art, right? And that means that if we are underrepresented, what happens? Because anybody tell me what happens when you're underrepresented and other people are doing things on your behalf? What happens? Yeah. Our voices won't be heard, right? And the things that we want will not actually be done. So I'll give you an example. There was an AI that was written, and the AI was supposed to handle recruitment, right? So recruitment is when you have a company and you're trying to employ people, you get many people to send in their CVs, and then you make a list and say, these are the people who fit best. Now, they didn't want to do that manually, so they created an AI that was going to do that for them. But guess what? That AI was created by white men, and it shows only CVs of white men. It's called bias, right? So why did it choose only that? Because the white men only had friends that were white men. They didn't really think about anybody else, right? And this happens a lot of the time. I'll tell you guys a story. There was a day I was at the Nigerian Stock Exchange with a bunch of different leaders across the industry, and there's a wall in the stock exchange that has all the past chairmen of the stock exchange. And I stood there, and I looked, and there was no woman on that wall. And I said it out loud. I said, wow, We've been here for so many years and there's no woman. And all the men said, oh, wow, we didn't see that. That's bias right there. They didn't even see it. Because to them, what they were looking at was a bunch of their friends, a bunch of people that they know, a bunch of people that look like them. I looked at it and I didn't see me, right? So when we don't participate in building technology, we will never see us represented fully in the technology that we consume, okay? So I always tell people that the reason why I'm in tech is because of my dad, right? So my dad is also in technology. I have two other sisters. They're also in technology. One of them is a technology investor, and one of them works in fintech in the UK. And this is not by coincidence. I also have 21 cousins. And yes, wow. And about half of them are in technology. We are a technology family. So when you, thank you. And all of it is because of my dad. There are many places I go, and people say, are you Mr. Chris's daughter? And I say, yes. Please greet him. Tell him thank you. Do you know I'm in tech because of your dad? This is one person who has made it his mission to make sure that people go into a field that is the future, right? Now, if we take it back to just us girls at home, right? He made sure that we had programming lessons, whether we liked it or not, for 4 hours, Saturdays and Sundays, for God knows how many years, right? And we will be complaining that, Daddy, what's this? Our friends have gone out. We too want to go out. He said, when you finish, you will go and meet them. But you're going to do this thing, right? The reason why we're in technology is because we did that. We exposed ourselves to coding, not at our free will, but we still did. And the results are clear, right? Technology is essential. Digital skills are essential, right? They're pretty much your passport to success, especially in the 21st century that we're in. So whether you're dreaming of becoming a doctor, an artist, an engineer, or an entrepreneur, digital skills will be the foundation of everything that you do. So if you feel like, oh, technology and digital is for boys, right? Or you see your mom saying, oh, Junior, come and help me set my phone, right? Those are examples that you need to throw out of the window, unfortunately. You need to embrace technology, and you need to know how to use it for your own benefit, how to use it to navigate your future. In healthcare, technology is enabling faster disease diagnosis, right? Today, there's AI that can diagnose cancer 4 years before a human being can. Don't you want to be the person that wrote that AI? Don't you want to be the person that contributes positively to medicine, not by being a doctor, but by being a developer, by being a researcher, by being a coder, by being able to write AI that can do that? In the world of art, digital tools are helping artists create breathtaking masterpieces. There are things called NFTs. Who knows what an NFT is? You know? Okay. You want to tell us? You, with a yellow, orange shirt, you raised your hand. Or you were just waving? She was just waving. Okay. Who knows what an NFT is? No one? No men. I don't want, sorry. I mean, don't mean to discriminate, but this is for the girls, right? So we want them to know. So, really no one? Where? Okay. You want to stand up and just speak really loudly? Okay, they're going to give you a mic.
NFT is like an artwork, but digital. So it's the digital form of an artwork or a piece of artwork.
Yes. So
Something like that.
NFT stands for non-fungible token, right? And the uniqueness about an NFT is that the owner of that NFT will always be on record. And whoever that NFT is sold to, you can trace it, right? So it actually allows art to appreciate over time. So the same way that you can go and buy a piece of art, you hang it in your house. So maybe let's say you buy the piece of art for 50,000 naira. In 10 years, that piece of art may be worth 500,000 naira, right? If you sell it, you make 500,000 naira, right? Or 450 because you had spent 50,000 on it, right? Now, the artist won't get anything. But with NFTs, every time that piece of art is sold, the artist gets royalties. So as the price appreciates and the item gets sold, the artists will always get money, right? This is the beauty of NFTs. And there are NFTs out there that are worth $1 million, right? So if you are a creator, go and you love art and you love drawing, really go and research NFTs, research digital art, research digital artists and what they're doing and how they've put themselves out there and how they're building their digital presence. Because that is how technology is going to actually enhance what it is that you already love doing. In agriculture, technology is increasing food security. For example, there are AIs that can predict when rain is going to fall, how much rain is going to fall, how it's going to affect the crops, what's the best time to plant the crops. So a farmer knows these things, but the AI can use data that is coming in, right? So there was a flood. What does that mean, right? There was some kind of earthquake. What does that mean for how we're going to harvest and how we're going to have to sow, right? There are people who built those systems. Those systems don't just exist. A lot of the time, we're like, I want to use this app. Have you thought about building an app? My biggest dream is that as a continent, we shift from being consumers of technology to being creators of technology, so that we create technology for ourselves and for the world. The message is clear. Technology isn't confined to one field. It's everywhere. So you have to embrace it. But the good news is that the opportunities available for girls in technology are boundless. You can dive into coding, explore robotics, harness the power of data science, or immerse yourself in the wonders of artificial intelligence. Access to these opportunities has never been easier than today. With online courses, coding clubs, mentorship programs, and scholarships at your fingertips, you guys don't know how good you have it. When I was learning how to code, it was a big book like this. And you must read the book back to back, and you must know everything that's in the book, right? I still have some of those books from 20 years ago that I used to learn how to code, right? Today, just watch a video. The video will tell you this is how to code Hello World. You put it into your editor, you run it, and it does stuff, right? My son is 7. He's currently learning how to code, and he uses Scratch Junior. And, they make little animations, and, it's super fun for him, and he's constantly playing around with what technology can do, right? He loves anything that has to do with technology. During summer, he went to a drone camp, and he learned how to code a drone to fly a certain path, right? He's 7. So if he continues to do that for the next 10 years, we already know that he will understand technology to the point where he's no longer a consumer, but a creator of technology. So like every great adventure, there are going to be challenges, right? But I've learned to embrace challenges. Challenges for me are the things that make the story interesting, right? Challenges are those things that when they come and go and you've conquered them, you can be proud of yourself, right? So take challenges as the universe's way of saying, hey, you're on the right path. Because if it's easy, it's not the right thing to do. So remember, the road to success often winds through hard work and determination. On my journey, I've often relied on the 3 Ps: Passion, purpose, and possibilities. So let's start with passion. Find what sparks your curiosity in the tech world. Is it creating software? Is it the magic of data science and data visualization? Is it the thrill of designing your own user experience? Your passion will be your guiding star, lighting your way through challenges. My passion was in harnessing the transformative power of technology, and everything that I have done in the technology ecosystem has followed this passion, right? The reason why I am here today to talk to you is in the hope that I reach one person in this room, and that in 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, one person will come back and say, Nkem, I'm in tech now, and this is what I'm doing because you came to talk to us today, right? There are hundreds of you in here. I just need one. So when you talk about passion, passion goes hand in hand with purpose, because purpose helps guide your passion. So understand the impact you want to make. Do you want to improve healthcare, create sustainable solutions, or use tech for social change? When you have a purpose, every line of code you write becomes a step towards a better world. My purpose is simple: to use technology to tell the African story, to improve the lives of Africans, and to drive socioeconomic development in my country and my continent. So join me. Let's leave a legacy. The last P is possibilities. The tech world is an ocean of opportunities. You can be a cybersecurity expert, protecting digital realms, an AI wizard predicting the future, or a tech entrepreneur creating jobs. The possibilities are as vast as the digital ocean itself. Explore it and don't be scared. You can achieve anything you dream about. Do we agree? Oh, wow, only like 5 people over there agree. That's a bit better, but you know, when you were screaming for Blue House and Red House, you people had voice. When it comes to your dreams, you don't want to scream? Let's try again. Okay, good. So remember that your dreams are not limited by anyone else's expectations or biases. Your potential is boundless, and your journey in technology is just beginning. Also remember that you are your own glass ceiling. Your beliefs will carry you as far as you allow them. So when you have beliefs that certain things are not for girls, or not for you, or too hard, or too difficult, or they seem far-fetched, I want to tell you that they're not, and you need to change your mindset. Really believe in a limitless future, right? The girl came up here and said education is unlimited, right? It's endless. So we got to keep learning. We got to keep making sure that we always focus on what our goals are. So as we celebrate Day of the Girl Child, remember that you have the power to break barriers, to shatter glass ceilings, and to make the world a better place through technology. Your brilliance, your determination, and your unique perspective are the driving forces of innovation in the digital age. So embrace the digital world with open arms. Dive into it, explore it, create in it, and lead in it. We need more women who are leading in technology. I am very tired of being the only woman and the youngest person in every single room. This is my reality, right? And it has been for the last 15 years of my career. So I need you guys to come and join me so that there can be more girls and more women in these rooms that I am stepping in, right? I am here to show you that it is possible, that it is worthwhile, that you can make a career in it, right? Every great technological advancement began with a dream, an idea, a spark of inspiration. The only difference between dreamers and achievers is the belief that they can make it happen. So believe in yourself, because you have the power to change the world. Let's go out there and show the world that what her technology, her future truly means. You're unstoppable, and your journey in technology is just beginning. Thank you very much.
Wow. Is that the best you can do?
Please, let's clap some more for her. Thank you so much, Mom. We're honored.
I want to take a selfie with you guys in the background. So if you want to stand up and scream really loud, that would be great so that I can get a really good picture with all of us in it, okay?
Okay, let's make this more organized. So I want everyone here to stand up. Can everybody stand up? So we're going to, with you making the video, we're going to say, I am a girl and I am limitless. Do we all agree? Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, I'm not ready. Okay, on the count of 2. Are you ready? I am a girl and I am limitless. Do we agree? Okay, so on the countdown, 1, 2, go! I am a girl and I am limitless! Woo! Thank you very much. Thank you, Ma. We appreciate you. Wow, please let's celebrate her.